It's time.
Pasta and chocolate dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I'm Bijan Robinson, running back for the Atlanta Falcons. Mental health makes me a better person and athlete just because whenever my mind is clear, I perform so much better. So mental health for me is the priority because it controls everything in your body and it gives you the chance to be the best physically you can be.
My dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised or believing that men provide and they don't struggle, but we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy, I want them to know when I'm sad, and I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's hitting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're gonna remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're gonna figure it out together.
Okay, so before we come over, can I ask a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog, but she's little.
Do you have any unlocked guns around the house?
We do have a gun, but it's stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, of course. So does Friday work?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we'll bring pizza.
Our Orlando story is packed with outdoor activities and our love for nature. We knew Orlando was a great city, but couldn't imagine it had so much nature around it. Coming here makes you aware of your surroundings. All you need is a bike, so you can enjoy every part of this beautiful city while being outdoors. This is our Orlando story. What's yours?
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. Because since that revolution they said we'd lose, we just couldn't choose to stop being American. We put Hemi V8s back on the strip and packed 8 layers in a 7-layer dip. We're body slams and blue suede shoes, rock and roll, jazz and blues. Rockin' mullets and Rat Pack suits, even our grandmas have tattoos. We're NASCAR, rock stars, rodeo, monster trucks and power boats. Welcome to our epic show. Keep winning on Sunday, move horsepower Monday, shake the earth and carve terrain, rock the anthem like Kenny Wayne. So get out there, take your swings, burn rubber after the American dream. Rev your engines and let freedom ring. And never, ever, ever stop being American. Nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, pon las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete,
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
All right, boys, remember who we are and who we represent. It's not about a place, it's about a people. Yeah! And we hit the field right. Woo! Woo!
All day life! Woo!
All night life! Woo! New job life.
Damn.
We the boys like. Woo! Our time life. Woo!
All fast life! Woo! We face life!
Okay, Mom.
You alright, baby?
Honolulu life.
Shenandoah life!
Downtown life.
West Side life!
Japan life. Brazil life. All day life. All night life. All day life. All night life. All day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, all night, all day.
Hey, whoa! What is going on
What?
here?
I go where Saquon goes. Get out of here.
Mental health plays a big role in the game of basketball. The preparation it takes just leading up to a game. Mentally, you have to be totally focused, totally engaged, and away from all other distractions. Because any other distractions can get you off kilter. It's very important for our team to prioritize mental health. You have issues or problems, go speak to someone about it. Open up, don't shy away. Mental health is the key.
In Major League Baseball, you could dream with no limits. You could become your hero.
Oh, he's done it again.
Steal the show. Or even start a new club.
A 40-70 season.
You can meet the moment and exceed the hype. You can write a new chapter of history and let your city dream again. This season, anything can happen.
There is a moment in your life when you decide to truly live. To take that trip you've always wanted. I see now what I've been looking for. A feeling of belonging. A belonging to nature. This is a place where people in nature live in harmony. This is my Alaska story. What will yours be?
Is it time yet?
It's time.
First time chocolate dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
Much in the air.
So much in the air.
I'm scared. Using witches. Cause it doesn't mean so much in the air. Boy, can you help me? Boy, can you help me? Yeah. Is it time yet?
It's time.
First time chocolate dinner.
Oh, terrific.
Pasta dinner.
Donating pet food is one of the many ways you can help families in your community. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
if you know that I want the best for you. I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that the big homie needs help too. You can't just rebound from everything. I know you've been grinding.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. I wonder why we waited so long. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind. Let's see how far we can go.
It's live. Good morning. Welcome to Kingsport, the Appalachian Athletic Conference action. First semifinal. We've got Columbia International versus Pike. Or Pikeville, I should say. They call it U-Pike sometimes. The Rams versus the Bears. Number 1 versus number 4. Pikeville comes in 19-12 on the season. Columbia International 22-6. Some final details. I'm not sure exactly what all is going on here. Now they make the switches to the libero. At least Columbia International does. Coming in is Kelsey Magnum. Coming in for U-Pike, Ashton Filkins, and we are about ready to get going. These teams met last October 18th. And as you hear Coach the coaches talk, they are very mindful of the fact that this has a lot of similarities to that early matchup, that early morning matchup where Pikeville grabbed the victory. The last loss for Columbia International. Pikeville will get it going with the serve coming from Breton, and that one will drop for a point for Columbia International. The Rams Bellamy Fennell will serve. She'll take her spot, middle of the court. Sends it to the middle, set up, Brighton sends it across, and it's sent right back. The double team of Gustafson and Monday. Zaria James with the kill. Now Kelsey Magnum will come in to serve. The Rams with a 2-1 lead. Columbia International keeps serve 3-1 to score. Has to go out of bounds to track it down. Smacked back across by Allende. Finding the perfect spot, James. Just a freshman from Lubbock, Texas. We talked to her after the game yesterday. Right down the line, sent over to Brighton. Brighton sets it up. Coming up with it is Magnum, back across to Pikeville. Brighton again, loading the cannon. Sending it home is Laney Hawley. Hawley had a master performance yesterday. She'll come in to serve. Tipped across, picked up by Lovegren. Sent back, keeping it alive. Allende, and that one will drop. A 5-2 lead for Columbia International. Maria Fiera serving, picked up by Allende. Battle at the net. Standing strong. Pikeville comes up with it. (5-3). I expect both of these matches in our semifinal round to be pushed to the limit. Set back home, just past Filkins. It's a 6-3 lead. CIU continues. To the back row. Allende. Got picked up again. Swinging across to drop it in. Olivia Chapman. Kind of the X factor, or one of the X factors on this Pikeville team. It is down to a 2-point game, 6-4. Allende serving to the back row. Smacked across. Breton sends it over. Magnum back across to now. Picking up Fiera. Brighton back to Fiera. Allende right there, but she cannot make the play. Evie Beller serving, picked up by Chapman. Brighton to Fiera, to Rivas, excuse me. Now a 4-point game. Chapman to Brighton. Rivas to the back rope. Dug up, sent out wide and long. Savannah Kelly didn't get a good angle. She got all kinds of power. And Pikeville will get it back. Olivia Chapman gets the signal from the sideline. That one goes wide. And CIU gets the serve back. Zaria James comes back in. The serve will come from Macy Brooks. Smacked across from Rivas. Down to a 2-point game. Lovegren will come back in, giving some height to the Bears. Chloe Brighton will find her spot. She had 4 aces yesterday. It is now 10-7. Mary Norwood, correction, Bellany Fennell. Picked up. Gustafson with a big play. And James keeps it alive. Now Cassidy Rivas to serve. Been hanging around 2 points. Been as big as 4. Dipped across from Gustafson. Rivas comes up with it. Now Brighton sends it back over. Dunked across. Lovegren. CIU comes up with the point. Kelsey Magnum serving. Right on the right sideline. Brighton sets it up. James, perfect placement in the corner. And it's back up to a 4-point game, 12-8. Brighton digs it up, sets it up for Allende, and Allende right on the line. 12-3. Hawley comes in to serve. Laney Hawley had a fantastic day yesterday. Can't make the play on the return from James. Fiera will come back in. Also coming back in is Savannah Kelly for CIU. CIU, the #1 team in the tournament. The top 4 seeds in the semifinals today. #1 versus 4 right here. From the opposite side, the answer for Lovegren. Now smacked back across from Mundy. Sets up Chapman. Fennell comes up with it. Battling at the net. Mundy, or Kelly can't get it to power through. Mundy sends it long. They say it was deflected, so give the point to CIU. Right down the line. Alondre Allende sends it to the back corner. Set up to the far side, picked up and set from Norwood. Now the right side. Rivas too long. It's 15-11. Setting up Chapman, that goes wide. It's now 16-11. Rivas pops it across. And dropping it right on the line, right in front of Jordan Roberts. 15-11, timeout called by Pikeville. We take the timeout too. We are back. CIU with a 6-point lead, 7-1. The kill for Rivas. Cassidy Rivas, she had 11 yesterday in their victory over Brunel. Olivia Chapman waits for the signal. 17-12. The Bears inching their way back into this one. Picked up in the back row. Sit over, and that goes long. Mary Norwood on the return, a little too much power. Norwood, well, looks like Norwood will stay in. Checking out is Fiera. Also checking out is Clark. James comes in, and I did not see the other. I believe the other one was coming in was Macy Brooks, who just served. A battle at the net, and Gustafson gets the point. (19-12). Brooks serves again. That drops. 20-12. That one fades away. 21-12. The yellow pom-poms coming out for the CIU cheering section just to our right. I've seen all kinds of fan machinations today. Tipped over by Gustafson, keeping it alive. Rivas sends it to the back row. And that is tipped off. It will be a point for CIU. Mary Brooks, her serve continues. That went a bit long. When I say a bit, just a bit. 22-13. Chloe Brighton to serve. Picked up by James. Gustafson sends it across off the deflection. 23-13. All smiles on the CIU sideline. Timeout called. CIU up 23-13. Game one of the semifinals today on Championship Saturday. We'll be back.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NS.
We are back moments away from set point, and Bellamy Fennell serving for the top-seeded Rams as they look to take a one-game-to-none advantage into the net. 23-14. Cassidy Rivas to serve. Leaping into it. Fennell comes up with it on the dive on the far side. Brighton. Lovegren gets it sent back. Lovegren will come at it again, and that one is sent back. 24-14. Set point. Game number one. Magnum, excuse me. Will serve to the back row, right on the line. Allende sends it across. Magnum right over to Ziara James, and that finishes it off at set number one. The number one seeded CIU Rams take the 25-20 win. We'll be back with set number two.
We didn't come to fix Marco's brakes because it was convenient or fast. We did it because Marco has bigger fish to fry and a lot of hungry people to feed. Kraus Family Ford. Passion drives purpose.
Back to the action, set number 2. First one going to CIU. The Rams with a commanding victory and getting a lot of the headlines. Zaria James, 5 kills. She had a block. And a hitting percentage for the Rams north of 320. The Rams will serve. Macy Brooks. Rivas sends it back. From the right side, skips away, and that one will fly out of bounds. A 1-0 lead. Brooks will continue the serve. Tapped across, picked up. And that one will drop. It's a 2-0 lead for the Rams. Gustafson threads the needle to the back row right between Filkins and Howell. It's 3-0. Rivas is stuffed. Well, now we're having a little bit of a discussion. CIU says there's no doubt about it, but they haven't made a call yet. A very animated Lydia Gustafson says, we got it. Well, CIU now huddles around head coach Katie Weiss, and the point goes to Pikeville. Brenton sends it across, picked up by Marcy James at the line, picked up by Gustafson. Here it comes to James again to the back row, picked up by Filkins. To the far side to Rivas. Picked up by CIU. Magnum over to James. Powering it home. 4-1. It may have only just angered the Rams. They'll make changes. Mario Moreno goes out. It also looked like Mundy went out. Fennell comes in to serve, picked up by Filkins. Sent to the far side, Hawley, and Hawley sends it through. It is a 4-2 game. And Cassidy Rivas to serve. Fennell picks it up, sends it over to Marcy. 5-2. Kelsey Magnum. Brighton with a back pass. Oda Lovegren sends it home. The equivalent of a no-look pass. Delaney Hawley serving. Chance to cut it to a one-point game at 5-3 right now. Fennell picks it up. Marcy. James, she will load it up. Played by Brighton. Lovegren sends it over to Allende. Magnum picks it up. James off the net. Slows it down a little bit. Chapman over. Now back on the CIU side. Mundy sends it home. 6-3. As I said in the first set, hitting percentage, meaning how they convert on their kills, was north of 32%. Pretty effective. And I can only imagine it's improving in the second set. Met at the line, the double team. It comes back to Pikeville. They'll come at it again. Brighton win the free ball. To the front row to Fiera. Loading the cannon. Beller launches at 7-3. Fiera serving. Chapman powers it through. Picked up on the far side. Mundy sends it back across. Brighton deals it up to Allende. Magnum comes up with it, tipped across. Going to her knees to come up with it. Fiera. Back from Mundy, or excuse me, from Kelly, and that one goes. 8-3. CIU on a roll. Allende to Brighton. At the net, the point goes to CIU. Timeout called. We take the timeout as well. 9-3. The Rams with the lead in this first semifinal. As I said before, all smiles on the CIU side. They're confident, they're poised, not feeling much pressure right now, leading 9-3. Fiera with the serve, met by Brighton, who sets it up over to Allende. Now on the CIU side, Mundy sends it across. Coming up with it, Lovegren. Back, and that one will drop. 9-4. Kristen Howell serving for the Bears. Picked up by Fennell over to Fiera. Monday gets met by the block. It's now a 4-point game. It was as big as 6. Howell serving again. Fiera over to Kelly. 10-5. That will bring Norwood in. That will send Fennell and Monday out. And Lisa Ray Nazario Marino serving. That one wide. Alandre Ayente serving. Right in its spot. A 3-point game. Allende serving again. Magnum to Fiera. Loading it up and sending it home is Beller. It is 11-7. Reaching across, sending it. Chapman will find her way in. It is now 11-8, and Chapman will serve. Magnum to Fiera. Back across. Hawley sends it. Fiera will now send it across again. Picked up by U-Pike. Deflected out. A point for the Bears. Down to a 2-point contest. Gustafson, too long. It's a 1-point game. Remember, it was 9-3 at one point. A 7-2 run for the Bears. Magnum to Fiera. Can't play it. Norwood with the kill. 12-10. Zaria James comes in. Checking out Clark and Fiera. And Macy Brooks serving. Picked up by Magnum. Norwood too long. Off of Brenton, excuse me. It is now 13-11. Fennell serving. Rivas to Brighton. And Hawley sends it home with the exclamation point. One-point game. Rivas leaps into it. Picked up by Magnum. Brooks. Rivas into the net. 14-12, Magnum to serve. Gustafson meeting with Coach Katie Weiss for the moment. And she will step out. Mundy back in the game. Picking it up off the block. Brooks over to James. That one skips away. 15-12. Allende sends it long. It is now 16-12. That one will find its way in. And Hawley will be back to serve. Net serve. Vieira and Kelly check in. Brooks and James check out. Four-point lead. Vieira launches into it. It is picked by Allende. Lovegren pushes it across, and that will drop. (17-14). Vieira setting it up for Beller, now back in the opposite side. Fennell to Vieira. And a point. A point to U-Pike. 4 hits on CIU. Kristen Howell serving. Well, she will after this conference between Katie Weiss and the down official. (17-15), Howell serving. Picked up by Fennell. Vieira. That one will dink across. And it is a point for U-Pike. Howell back at it again. Vieira. And we are tied. Timeout, CIU.
The Southeast Sports Network is now on Amazon Fire TV. Now you can download the SESN app and watch on any Amazon-enabled device, such as your Fire Stick. The easiest way to download the app is to go to our website, find the Watch SESN tab, and click Fire TV app. Then just select your device from the list. That's it. Free and easy. Enjoy watching the Southeast Sports Network on your Fire TV, Fire Stick, or Fire tablet with just a few clicks.
A tie game. Kristen Howell serving Tierra. Setting it up for Beller, and that one finds its home, 18-17. The last time Columbia International lost was in a tournament. An early morning loss, and the opponent, Pikeville. Allende met with the block, and that one lands. 19-17. Filkins to the front row to Brenton, excuse me. Now 20-17. Nazario Moreno serving. Allende to Magnum at the line. Clark sends it over. Now sending it home is Norwood. Pushed across, Norwood has it to Fierro. Now Clark. Magnum, Fierro. Standing strong on the return from Bellar. Alondra. Allende serving. Trailing by 2, Pikeville. Into the net, 21-18. Beller to the back row. Picked up by Brighton to Howell. Beller has it again. Fiera, Gustafson net with the block, but it goes out, and it's now 22-18. Pikeville. Magnum comes in. Bellar goes out. Chapman serving. Fierro looks over. No look. Let down bad. 23-19. The Rams making their moves. Brooks will come in. James will come in. Clark will check out. Fierro will check out. And a timeout is called, so we will check out. We'll be back. Macy Brooks to the back row, set up by Britton. Filkins. Magden keeps it alive. Brooks over to Norwood. There's the block, and that one will go out. A point, Pikeville, 23-20. Brenton to James. Brooks now over the far side, and Norwood makes it set point, 24-20. Fennell will check in. Mundy will check in. Nazario Marino will check out. And Norwood will check out. Sends it forward. Brenton met by the block, and that drops 2-0. CIU on the cusp of a bid to the championship. 25-20, the final. We'll be back.
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe for the football season.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Hold on.
The previous play is under further review.
I'm not sure what he could review, but okay. Sure has been a while. Dine in at Buffalo's Cafe for the football.
CIU with quick wins over Pikeville in game 1 and game 2. And they are hitting at a 31.4%. They've launched 30 kills in 2 games already. Zaria James, 8. Mary Norwood with 6. Abby Bellar with 5. And Lydia Gustafson with 4. But everybody really getting into this. Brenton serving this third set. Columbia International, number 1 seed. Pikeville, number 4. James picked up by Brenton to the back row to Magnum. And Gustafson with a slow tip over. It is 1-0. Bellamy Fennell serving. CIU has the early lead. Brenton, the back pass to Rivas. The Rams make a play, but it fades out. It's 2-0. Rivas will serve. A 1-1 is the score. In the middle of the campfire, 4 players converge around it. None of them have a play. Magnum serving. Picked up by Allende. Into the net. Brenton can't get to it. It is now 3-1. Kelsey Magnum is the server. Sent forward, Monday sends it back. And Evie Beller sends it home. 4-1. CIU wants to hit this one in gear. Keep on track. And the reset for a 4:30 championship. Beller again. (5-1) the score. Brenton, Allende. That one is long. That one just a shade wide. Laney Hawley serving. Magnum over to Mundy, skips off and a hand on it. Hawley would have been better to let it go, but just pure reaction. It is now 7-2. Maria Fierro serving. A 5-point cushion. The Rams zeroing in. Forward to Brenton. Lovegren finds the opening right in front of Vieira and Fennell. Howell will come in to serve. 8-3 the score. Back row to Fennell to Vieira. Tries to power it through. Clark doesn't get it to go. Brenton over to Allende. Now over to Monday, getting the block. Fierro will send it to Clark. soft touch. Allende met with a block, and that comes back into the net. 9-3. Fennell will check out. Magnum in. Norwood in. And the serve, Nazario Marino. Vieira saves it. Clark, and it's out. Too hot to handle for Allende. It is now 10-4. Abby Beller will serve. Off of CIU, the point goes to Pikeville, trailing 10-5. Gustafson. Davis to Magnum. Norwood back across, handcuffs Wilkins. It is 12-5. That one too long. It is now 12-6. Lundgren will come in. Howell will check in. And Brenton will serve. Brenton helping her own cause. With the kill, she'll go back to serve again. 12-5. Gustafson sent over. Brenton into the net, Rivas. Back to Brenton, back to Rivas. Magnum there to make it. Brooks over to Norwood, too long. Down to a 4-point distance. 12-8. Brenton continues to serve. James Long to the back row. Filkins picks it up. Magnum over to James to the back row to Filkins. Lovegren back. Magnum to Davis to James. Misplayed and it goes. 13-8. Fennell to serve for CIU. Brenton sets it up for Hawley. Fennell to Magnum. Bumps it across. Lovegren wide. 14-8. That by the block again. Filkins to Brenton, no look. Still able to keep it alive, but not for long. That is long. It is 15-9. Back them into the net, 15-10. Hawley serving. It is a 4-point game. Fennell forward to Davis, James. Rivas to Hawley. Tipped over from Davis. Chapman, and that one drops. 15-12. CIU takes the timeout. We do too.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Magnum picks it up to Davis, to James. There it goes. When James touches it, anything can happen, and it's usually the wrong thing for the receiving team. 16-12. Maria Fierro serving. Picked up by Allende. Allende sends it long. It is now 17-12. Chapman goes wide, 18-12. Fierro will find her spot again. Rivas to Brenton. Fennell will get it, picks it up, back to Magnum. Brenton to Lovegren. Kristen Howell serving. Fennell has it. Norwood comes up with it again after the block. Pushed across from Fiera. Chapman. Fiddle now back to Pikeville. Brighton, no look, and that one still alive for a moment, then dropped. Magnum had a look at it, and Fiera maybe winded. That was a pretty quick hit. (18-14). Kristen Howell steps into it. Fennell picks it up, forward to Fiera, and sending it home Monday. Lisa Ray Nazario Marrero to serve. 19-14. Filkins picks it up. Now to Allende. Brighton to Chapman, tips it across, picked up by Clark. That went over to Norwood. That one will go out. Misplay. Chapman doing everything she could to keep it going. Timeout. Pikeville, we take the timeout as well. 2014 in our first semifinal. CIU on top.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Nazario Marrero serving, picked up by Rivas. Britton to Allende. Magnum with a big play to save it. Norwood taps it across. Now Brenton sends it over to Allende, met by the block. Still alive for a moment, but big time play there by Beller and Clark forming the wall. It's 21-14. Allende, that one is deflected just a bit. Beller to Norwood, to the back row to Filkins. Britton and Chapman into the net. Van Dyke coming into the game for Pikeville. 22-14. Just skips off the net a bit. Brenton to the back row. Clark tips it over, and that one drops. Chapman on the spot. Now Jordan Roberts will come in. She will serve. (22-15). Magnum to the front row. It is returned, and it is now 22-16. Roberts will continue the serve. Peller gets it to land. It's just hard to answer CIU. You got it coming from all different directions. It is now 23-16. We take the timeout. Beller serving, picked up by Chapman. Brenton now sent back. Norwood to Fiera. Gustafson sent back to the sender. 23-17, Chapman serving. Setting up Clark, or Kelly, excuse me. Samantha Kelly with the kill. She will step down. She will step out. Fiera will step out as well. Mary Brooks will serve. Set point, match point, 24-17. Rivas met by the block. She'll get it back again. Magnum. Gustafson, that one will drop. 24-18. Another point for you, Pike. 24-18. Brenton serving. Pushed forward to Davis. That one will end it. Norwood with the kill. 3 straight sets. The final 25-19. And CIU has its place in the championship. Winning in the morning 25-14, 25-20, and 25-19. We will be back with our star of the game. Welcome back with us, the Barrow Kelsey Magnum. Kelsey, I mean, CIU came out on a mission. They worked fast, they worked efficiently. I'm not sure Pikeville was ready for the directions that you came at them, every single direction. Just a stunning victory for the Rams today. So, Kelsey, you're going to the championship. What did this victory over Pikeville mean for you? Because they beat you last loss of the season. And of course, here you are seeing it live action as we go on the fly. Technical difficulties. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. And now we're going to try a third time with Rams Lavero, Kelsey Magnum. Kelsey, first of all, thank you for your patience sticking with us on this. Second of all, congratulations on the victory. And the Rams are playing for a championship. What was working right for you?
Well, we knew that, Pikeville took a game from us regular season, and we knew they were going to be a hard team. They were a very, very good team. So we knew we had to come out playing on fire and just giving it everything we had. So that's what we did.
What was working for you today?
We were just playing as a team. We were having so much fun. It's different when you are playing to lose or when you're not even thinking about it. You're just playing to have fun, and that's exactly what we did. We didn't care about winning or losing. Of course, we wanted to win, but we wanted to have fun as a team, and it showed. We were really connected. We played for each other and for God, so it showed.
I saw a team here that was relaxed. Yes. I mean, you were about business, but there was no stress on your side. I saw smiles the whole time.
Yeah, if we're not smiling, then something's wrong, because this is the gift that God given us to play, and it's so much fun. So,
as you look ahead to the championship, I'm not going to ask you who you would rather play, but what are you looking for in the second match today? You're going to be watching the game, aren't you?
Yes, we'll be here scouting and watching for sure, yeah. Both of these teams are very good teams. They're super competitive to play. They have so many aspects that they bring to the court, and so either game, we're just planning to come out on fire, just playing our best and our hardest. Ultimately, it doesn't matter who we play because, it's a championship game, and we're just going to have so much fun.
So tell me, for fans, when you're watching a game, how does it differ watching as a player or watching for strategy as a coach and watching as a fan? What do you look for?
Yeah, it's actually totally different. You see things that you don't. It just went off. Sorry, it just went off.
No, you're still on.
You see things that you normally wouldn't see in the game. Like you see these open spots to hit, or you see where, this outside hits here. Like for me, as a Libero DS, I'm looking about where these hitters swing, where's their patterns, where do I need to go, is there going to be holes, is there going to be tips? So I'm looking so that I can get a pass for my team so we can put the ball down.
I find it interesting, just all the strategy that goes into it. Some folks are just thinking, hey, they're looking to hit it somewhere. No, there's a strategy. A coach has the court, and I'm showing my ignorance as I say this, but a coach has zones on the court that they've got numbered or labeled or however, and when you're up there serving, she'll give you a number, and that's where you hit it to. And then on the return, you're going to send a decoy blocker, you're going to send another blocker. That's like moving parts. It's like Transformers moving 18 different ways.
Yeah, it is. There's so many different pieces of volleyball that if you're not playing or really don't know anything a lot about volleyball, you just don't realize how much you have to put in for the game and how much each player and each person means to the team.
Well, let's talk about your teammates real quick before I let you go.
Yeah.
Who played well for you today? What were you most pleased with?
I think we all played great. We have some amazing freshmen. Evie, freshman of the year, and Z, we call her Z. She's amazing. She can fly. We have our 2 outsides, Mary and Kate. They are amazing players. And Lydia is literally insane. She's one of my best friends, and she is just on fire. Our setters, we can't do it without them. They place it where we need it. We had big-time people step up like Savannah. She's not normally in certain roles, and I'm just so proud of her stepping up and just taking a big part of the team. I'm just so proud of how we played and how we put everything together.
Who's the jokester on the team? Who's the one that does impressions for everybody else? And I'm going to get him in trouble, but who's the one that does impressions of Coach?
Maria, our setter, is probably the jokester of the team. She has like a dry humor, and it is hilarious. But also Lydia has a goofy side that she brings out too.
So there's always got to be somebody on the team that keeps the road trips light. So it's those two.
Exactly. Yeah, that is them. Yeah.
Kelsey Magdum from the victorious CIU Rams. They will play for a championship at 4:30. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah, groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Switch it.